How are we all doing? And welcome back to another live show on the channel discussing about that man there after he was relieved of his duties as Newcastle manager yesterday. And my word, what a day that was. After just hearing that, was absolutely fantastic to hear that Steve Bruce finally got the boot in the end after his 1,000 game as a Premier League manager. He is now gone, and the road to the new manager is starting up. So, we're looking here as the favourite, Paulo Fonseca. Eddie Howe's mentioned. It was also got Lucien Favre as well. So, names mentioned, but it looks like the favourite is going to be Paulo Fonseca. As well, we got guests in the background waiting, so we'll get them in after I just read these comments. Luca Hostelfan says, big up, how's it going? Thoughts on Luke Edwards saying the way we treated Bruce is disgusting, even though the majority of his time was in empty stadiums. Luke Edwards talks out of his arse nowadays. He really, really does. So, I've seen Paul's video about the rants towards other pundits as well. Well, we'll get the guests in now. There we've got four in the background. Chippers, David, Billy, and Level 7 Dave.
Here we go.
How he's doing? Well, how did you feel after 10:30 yesterday, hearing that announcement? What was your reaction that he officially has been removed as Newcastle manager?
Thought it was a
It
win.
happened.
I literally was just sitting there like Keith Downey's like tweeted it, and I thought this is a fake account surely. And then literally it was like I had TalkSport on and they were crying tears, and I was like having tears of joy that he's gone. They were like, "Oh, he's gone, he's gone." I was like, "Yes."
That's the first seen it off Newcastle social media, and I'm like, "Oh, let's have a look." Put Sky Sports on, and it was officially announced. I thought, yes.
How was it skills for work, mate? People, it happened. How was it skills for work?
Aye, I
didn't know what happened.
Well, it did.
I didn't know what happened.
Who's the favourite going to be to take over?
Fonseca.
Yeah, but the two Fonseca.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Fonseca as well, by the looks of it. We all know Graham Jones will take charge on Saturday when we're down at Palace. So, but absolutely.
As I've just said, Peter, there's been two business jets into Newcastle Airport tonight from Farnborough and Oxford, where the owners are based. One of them's Portuguese registered. Don't know, read into that what you will.
Yeah. Yeah, Ollie, good evening, says, I'm so glad he's gone. I think we all are. Liam says Chippers was with the girl when Bruce left.
Wish I was.
True?
Wish I was.
David was on Jason's stream, but it sounded like it.
I think level 7 was I mean, Jesus.
And Liam says, thoughts on whoever was at St. James's Park today. Did anyone see that?
Yeah. Looked like Yogi fucking Love. Didn't it?
Well, not because he wasn't smelling these pits or anything, was he? So it can't be him.
James, good evening. You well. Black White Knight says Zorro next manager. Oh.
He would come in tomorrow like on a horse, won't he? You'll come in tomorrow like on a black horse or something.
Yeah. Ginger says there was a manager film walking around St. James's Park the day. Yeah, we just mentioned that before. Tom, good evening. Steve, I think we all knew Steve Bruce was going to be gone after his 1,000 game.
He couldn't continue after that. There's no way.
My dad was with Martinez in charge. My dad was Martinez.
He wants Martinez.
Yes, he does. Former Belgian manager. Who's a Belgian?
He's not a bad show. Well, I know
he knows Graham Jones, though. He knows Graham Jones.
Yeah, that's a good point there.
You would have Martinez with Belgium. He's done nothing with Belgium, and they're supposed to be the best team in the world. He's won nothing with them.
Ask Everton fans about Martinez. I mean, they're used to watching negative football, and they think he's the worst of the lot. They think he's worse than Allardyce.
I mean, I think we could manage Belgium and win something with them because they've got that good of players.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
I think me and Peter might get up early on Saturday morning for the Palace game on Saturday morning.
Oh,
Must be crazy, us two. Must be crazy, aren't we?
I will leave at 5:30 in the morning to go and do the Selhurst Park.
There's not much around there either. There's no pubs or anything. It's a fair walk to a pub. But there's one pub
I
kind
have
of
heard. Well, I
40
think,
yards away.
yeah, I have heard. So it's up to. Ginger says Germany's old manager. Lol.
Hey, it looked like him.
Oh,
Well, I just saw them
I think
go.
he went a scratch and sniff photo. We'd have known for sure.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
What,
Gets the
Lol.
Zidane in. Gets the Zidane in.
Yeah, that's not a bad show as well, Zidane. Liam says,
No.
Arteta said Bruce is one of the most important managers over in 100 years.
He's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he's a blueprint in how not to manage a football team.
Just you watch. Watch Bruce go to Man United. Watch Bruce go to Man United. When Soto gets stuck, watch go to Man United.
Oh,
Just
I
you
feel
watch.
good at Man U. And our whole fans were apparently chanting they wanted him back against Peterborough, I'm thinking.
Like, I'm glad we have him. It's not our problem now.
Mhm.
Exactly,
Yeah.
he's history out of our football club now.
Dean Saunders had a go to as well.
What did you make of Luke Edwards' tweet out the day?
Well, he's been up
Ridiculous.
Bruce's ass since day one, ain't he? He's put all his eggs in the one basket and he's come out looking like a bit of a prat, hasn't he? So he's going to fight that corner till it's all done. It's all done now, so he's going to get a book out of it, I guess. He's really stuck up for any and absolute dickhead.
All I
Oh,
can say is, right, I had a look today. In the 2 years Bruce was here, we only attended 18 games. In the 2 years, we only had 18 home games with fans in. So in 2 years, that's not even a season worth of games at home.
oh, definitely.
You know,
No,
I just,
definitely
you know,
not. I mean, it's just...
it's the cowards way out. We're to blame for everything.
Yeah.
He had it lucky, really, because if the fans had been in last season, all of last season, it'd have been gone well before now.
Lee Charlie, get out the club as well. Lee Charlie needs to go next. Lee Charlie.
See,
He needs to
Charlie,
go
was he still there at the moment?
Well, he attended
he's
the
on
meeting,
there.
didn't he? The meeting about the sponsorship and all that stuff. He attended. Apparently, he's really impressed with the owner. So
All right.
maybe they'll
I
keep
think
him
he's
on
only
all
there till the new one comes. Till the
possibly.
new one comes, I think.
See. Mm-hmm. It's up to now, Rob, good evening. I hope you're well, Rob. Ollie says, do you think we can stay up this season? We'll get the right players in January. We'll get this.
Manager.
The one manager's important, but I think whoever takes over now will get a bounce from the players because they haven't got those stupid tactics, stupid formations, stupid selections, and bigging up the opposition each week. Because if he brings them up to the press, what he likes to in his team talks, you can tell the way they come out after half time. You know, the man's just. I'm glad he's gone. He should have gone before the foul game. No room for sentiment. As soon as they walked into the door and he weren't there the first day, that'd have been enough for me. I'd have waved him goodbye then.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no room for sentiment. It's a multi-billion-pound business, isn't it?
Yeah,
if we get relegated by a point, you know, and they'll think, fucking hell, if we'd have sacked Breeze for that Spurs game, we might have got a point out of that.
I mean, how do you think Graham Jones might do on a Saturday when we're down at Palace? Do you think he get these players up a bit?
I think
I think we'll see players in the right position at least.
He'll not play five at the back anymore.
I don't think he'll play five at the back as well.
Nah.
He's under no pressure, really.
No, I think the players will. I think the players will respect him for Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, when we saw when he had the Everton game last year, when he obviously it was his tactics and he was cajoling Lewis on the sidelines. It was basically his team. Steve Bruce banished him to the stands the week after because he got all the praise for it. But it was obviously Graham Jones' system because Steve Bruce had never used it in his career. So
yeah.
And that day, he seemed like he was in control, and it was probably our best performance last season, wasn't it? The Everton away game.
Yeah.
As a footballing performance, I thought we were fantastic. And Lewis was fantastic. And I think he had a bad game the week after, or the week after that against Brighton.
Yeah.
And we ain't seen him since.
That's the thing. I mean, I would like to see Lewis be given a more chance. I don't think Richie's comfortable at left back.
No, he never has been a left back.
Ooh.
Paul says,
David?
So Paul says all this bullshit about Bruce being abused. He's been criticised for shift football. It's his son Alex stirring the pot, same as when he was at Villa, tried to deflect the blame. Exactly. I mean, anyone see Paul's video?
Yeah,
mate.
I haven't seen it yet. But, I mean, I'm just going to say about Dean Smith today. He's the Villa manager. The reason why he's in that job is because their fans threw a cabbage at him and abused him. Way worse than whatever any Newcastle fan has.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dean Smith is having a go at Newcastle fans. Talk about hypocrisy.
Can I just ask something? Has Bruce died? Because the way people are going on, it's as if he's died. It's the way people are going on. It's been ridiculous.
I'll check the hand go as well.
Leave says, don't want Martinez, do nothing minus Wigan winning the FA Cup.
And the same season they got relegated as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they won the FA Cup and got relegated, so
Leave says there's a pub near called Prince George near Selhurst Station.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
I'll have to see, because it all depends where the coach drop us off, but they're going to drop us off definitely near the ground, I would have thought.
Depends what time to get there. What's the thing?
I think we'll end up stopping on the way down.
Definitely some of places.
It was Fonseca, if the tall one, or Fav in the suit, who could have been it to James's Park. Paul says, Arteta only sticking up for Bruce because he's getting pelters from Arsenal fans. If you're going to take a Premier League job and stick your head up, it's going to get shot at. Exactly. Mark, good evening. Hope you're well. Lads, hope that you're well. I found out about Steve Bruce sacking yesterday by alert when taking my brother's dog for his walk and was over the moon. Well, I think all of the fan base would have been over the moon. That
Peter, can I just ask, is Ray pissed about the night, is he?
Oh, God, I'm not falling for that again, Chivers.
I can't believe you fell first in the first place.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it'll happen odd times still, but at least I'm not bad as John.
Oh, John last week, mate, I was like, did you say masturbate score for Plymouth? No, I haven't seen it. I'll go watch it.
Oh, God, oh, me.
You should have seen it last night, man. He was hilarious last night, man. He was just
what happened to the stream of the week? Did you have YouTube?
He just literally hasn't got a grasp. Like, he's not like, he can't like what you see you Paul Matt the way you're the number one. He's literally hasn't got a grasp on anything. It's like when we start talking, he can't stop us. Like, he's just sitting there listening.
Yeah.
Gets his hangy up and starts going.
Yeah, Leaf says Villa's got hate for wanting Bruce out. Well,
not anywhere near as much as us.
No, I definitely not.
We were the ones that stopped all the cabbage throwing, so you know.
Mm-hmm. Ginger said Charlie's there for the transition.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he's there for until the new one comes in.
If it wasn't for Villa, we wouldn't have known about the cabbages.
I think we'd have soon switched it though.
Yeah.
Watch these fucking teams play.
That's now our expectations are.
I'll tell you what, I can't wait to buy his autobiography, you know. It'll be a riveting autobiography. Bruce, the biography or something, that'll be hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it'll be like, remember that time when I was at Newcastle and some bloke called us an inept cabbage and a fat waste of space? It'll just be hilarious.
Black White Knight says, lads, now our expectations are higher than ever before. How long will the new owners give the next manager to start getting things right? Remember, Brucey went 20-odd games without a win.
I don't think they're originally.
Well, it's that lower base. They've got to give them quite a bit of time, haven't they? You know.
Oh yeah.
It was I don't think no wins.
Years. Steve Lee said 5 to 10 years before winning anything, so that's not. It's realistic, not quite high. It's more a case of realism because they're in a relegation battle. So the season will almost like stay up and that's it, and then you can build. But of course, we're the richest. Can I just say it? Like I've said so many times, we're the richest club in the world, so of course we're going to have high expectations eventually.
Yeah. Cheers, good evening. Do you like
Newcastle trying to get us in Denver from Barcelona, Pete?
I hear that's a rumour. Whether that happened, I'm not too sure yet.
Not this season. No one will come from Barcelona this season.
Next summer.
Possibly.
Yeah, true, man. Next summer, ain't they, Dembele?
Aye. Gary, good. Hope you well. Good evening, lads. Just one thought. What will Graham Jones be thinking, and would you think he'll stay knowing he knows the squad? Do you think he'll stay for getting a new manager, or do you think he'll be away as well?
No,
I think he will, because I think he was brought in to get rid of Bruce. Really, I think that's why he was brought in for, so Bruce could walk. But I can't see why he wouldn't stay.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a decent coach, Graham Jones. I mean,
he's a Geordie through, so I think he'll stay.
Yeah. Elif says, did you see ASM's tweet about Bruce? Yes, I did see it. Well, a lot of players will be like that. They will wish the manager good luck on the next role when they've been fired from their role as manager. A lot of players will be like that.
It's his fault and everything.
Maxie's
saying it's his fault.
It was quite telling, really, that Maxie sort of praised Steve Bruce as a man and as someone that had his back, but not a word of his football abilities, coaching abilities, or anything like that. It was just about how nice a man he was. That's quite telling, isn't it? If you're paying tribute to someone as a football manager, you'd say I really enjoyed playing for him. But he didn't mention that. He said he was a nice man. He had my back.
Yeah.
And he didn't say that how great he was as a football coach or manager or anything like that at all. So quite telling in a way.
Liam says should have went when Sheffield United got their first win, or before that. Should have been well before that. Brentford was a
in the first place.
Aye, should have got the job in the first place. But it was who appointed him.
Ashley.
But wasn't 11th choice?
Yeah, he was.
I wonder who 12th was. Boris Johnson.
Oh, God.
Mr. B.
I wonder who first choice was.
Mike Bassett.
Oh, God.
Did you see that as well? The players referred to him as Mike Bassett. I mean, how embarrassing is that?
Ricky says ASM looks devastated in his recent interview.
Well, maybe ASM needs somebody to, put something into him, because he seems like he's had quite a free rein under Bruce, like a lot of the players.
Yeah.
Starting off to France at any given time without any notice or any sort of telling anyone. Yeah, he's had a bit of a free rein, didn't he?
Yeah. True says Bruce was good to ASM, and that's fair enough. Possibly. Reece says Saturday's massive. Think we'll get a positive reaction from the lads with Jones in charge. Totally agree, Billy, that 100-game Bruce hope not, it does not cost us. Hopefully not. I think the players will respond to Graham Jones a lot more.
If you think of it, we've got 30 games left to get 37 points this deal. That's what you've got to look at. That 30 games to get 37 points.
Yeah. Liam says, do you buy the whole Steve Bruce as a Newcastle fan? No.
We've got to at least get 3 points on Saturday.
At least.
Yep. Oh, Dave, the king of Northumberland. Evening, chaps. Hope you're well. Very well. Thanks, Dave. Hope you are as well. Yes. Bow down. Are you coming in the stream as well, Mr. Harrison?
What was that? What did you say, Peter? That's a bit foul, isn't it?
What?
That was a bit foul what you said there, wasn't it?
What did I say?
Are you coming in the stream?
Oh, not that.
You did.
No, wait, Pete. You could have kept it in.
You could just say, are you coming on this evening?
You fucking filthy.
Well,
are you going on the stream? Going on?
Well,
are you arriving on this stream this evening?
Are you coming on the stream?
Oh, David, man.
Oh. Ollie says, have you heard that Lascelles and Hayden had to be kept apart by coaches after the Spurs game? Yeah, I did. Just shows the
Fight
whole
Club?
toxicity.
Fight Club 2.0, isn't it?
Yep. Liam says, look at the way Arsenal fans treat their most successful manager. Now they're a mid-table team. Exactly.
He's involved, isn't he, with our owners? He's advising them, apparently. Arsene.
Yeah. I mean,
look at the way they treat Arsene Wenger.
I bet you like Arsene Wenger, don't you, Dave? Level 7.
Eh?
I bet you like Arsene Wenger, don't you?
I used to like him,
He didn't see much either, did he? He never saw fuck all.
Oh, my God.
Quack,
Rob, just to let you know, I'm not going to fall for that. Yeah, I think that looked very obvious there, Rob.
Yeah. It should have really been the other way around, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
All together. I say yes, level 7 said he would have had Nigel Pearson for the manager's job.
Who said that?
Me.
I would have had him if we did have this takeover, then maybe, because even Paul said it one time after we got beat off Sheffield United. He would have had him on a short-term basis as well, but not with this takeover.
John could be second their manager next.
I would rather have had Wilmine than Nigel Pearson.
Nigel Pearson was alright when he was here.
I believe that was 15 years ago, man. It was 15 years ago.
For Charlton, man. Charlton's in relegation zone, man.
Aye.
Charlton's in relegation zone.
Yep. Well, the sacked Nigel
We've got Sunderland on Saturday as well.
Oh, God. Paul says, listen to the media. It's like fans are supposed to be grateful. We aren't the ones on millions a year. We work hard to spend money and have every right to criticise continued poor performances. Spot on, yes.
Absolutely. And in fact, Steve Bruce said that when he first came to the club. He said, if I'm not doing well, the crowd will soon tell me. They do that up here. So once they do,
we were doing.
He said it 1,000 times. And once people did start telling him, he didn't like it.
Yeah. Oh, look who's here.
You also said, judge me on results.
We were doing.
Oh,
there he is.
We're not worthy.
Yeah. Oh, look who's here.
You also said, whiplash now.
There he is.
We're not worthy.
Oh, look. Dave, what we like when that news broke out yesterday? There he is.
We're not worthy.
What's going on, man?
Dave, what we like when that news broke out yesterday?
I think everybody else. I was over the moon.
Dave, what we like when that... Someone echoing there.
Hang on
So
a
watching
minute.
on YouTube as well.
That's it. I've just turned YouTube off. Sorry, guys.
I
was like you guys. Over the moon. I'm full of cold, so I mean, I have
been a bit as well, but
and me, Your Highness.
I've had it.
I think we've all had it. Yeah, it's been awful. No, I was pleased. I've said a few times I have no malice whatsoever towards the man himself. I think some of the things that have been said are pretty appalling. But at the end of the day, despite what his media buddies keep saying about him, what was it, 27 or 23% win rate over the time he's been here. I was shocked when I looked at his stats for the 2.5 years he's been here, just how few games we've won. Just not good enough, And then I've just been I was watching Twitter before I came on. I can't stay long because I've got to go pick the grandkids up from Scouts, so at least about 10 minutes. Listening to that monumental bella in Simon Jordan, having a go at Graham Jones and says, he's part of the problem. He should go. I mean, for the love of, this man just, I get so angry.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, Edwards again today.
Oh, just again. I mean, all of them.
We've got another guest
Dean
here.
Smith, another go. Here we go.
Lawrence.
Hello,
Lawrence.
How you, mate? All right.
All right, lads. Hi.
Go on, and your reaction when Bruce got the boot?
Was so happy when I woke up Wednesday and seen the notification on BBC. Steve Bruce leaves Newcastle United.
Sacked.
Yeah.
What do you think about this mutual consent? So he left by mutual consent. I mean,
sacked.
If
he was mutual, he could have walked away any time he wanted. But
it means is Amanda Staveley said to him, "Steve, we don't think you want this job. We think you need to leave." And he said, "I agree." That's basically it.
Yeah.
I absolutely believe that's exactly what would have been said. And he's been waiting for his payoff for what, I don't know.
I mean,
probably
if he was
6 months at least since the Sheffield United game and the Brentford Cup game. They're the two games that since then he's just been wanting us back.
If he was a fan, he would have walked there and then.
Exactly.
Simple
Yeah,
as.
he would have walked
Absolutely.
after the Brentford game.
Exactly.
Yep. Ginger says, nope, all managers use their own teams. They don't train new staff. Yep. Did I see Sky Sports video with ASM? I've not seen it yet.
No, bro.
I've seen bits of it.
But you know, we sack him and then we get abuse. But you didn't see Chelsea fans abusing Benitez when he was sacked.
Exactly. Paul touched upon that in his video.
You didn't see.
I don't know.
You didn't see Bruce get when he got sacked from Villa. You didn't see him getting Villa getting abuse.
Exactly.
Watford just sacked the manager 2 weeks ago, and now it's been said about him, and they've won 2 games this season.
Yeah, better win ratio than what Bruce has got.
I think we had a better win ratio than what Bruce has got. No, I just think it's because we're such a passionate bunch of fans, you know, and we're all wear our heart on our sleeve. And I think the biggest problem is that we're, and I'm guilty as anybody, we get wound up far too easily. You know, we see something on Twitter and immediately we don't go, well, actually, he might have a point, or we just go off it. Yeah. And I think that's what they like that, because it's all clickbait. You know, we all know that the more clicks that you put on these channels, you know, these journalists, the more advertising money you get, and you know, that's what it's doing. So they know we're going to bite it. We've had so much heartache for 14 years.
Yep.
We're ready to fight with a piece of paper lying in the street. You know, that's just how frustrated we are. And they know that's what they do, you know. But
absolutely,
the one thing that's got me hacked off today is Jordan, because 2 weeks ago, what was it he said? The takeover's deader than a dead thing from Deadland, and then 2 days later it went ahead, and then that night he's on talk shite saying, "Oh, they could spend 500 million quid over the next 3 years." And hang on a minute, you've changed your bloody tune, lad. And then a couple of days later, Bruce is gone, and he said, well, he wasn't very good and all the rest of it. Now he's saying Jones is rubbish, and he's got to go as well. They can keep crying. But that's what he does, because he just gets what to bite, you know. So I hear he's in town tomorrow.
Yeah, him and Jim are at Newcastle tomorrow.
Yeah,
they're at the Centurion Bar, is it? The central station.
Oh, wow.
Because I was watching Steve Wraith's show earlier on. I just caught bits of it because I had the grandkids around. But Steve's been invited on, so I don't know whether he can just rock up. Can you listen to it? I don't know. I might, but
I want to hear Steve really into him tomorrow. I really do. I want to hear him literally send him to the cleaners.
Well, yeah, because he's got to. Because I mean, the last time Steve was on,
didn't get a save.
Whether you like Steve or not, but I mean, he tore Jordan to bloody shreds. It was a couple of months ago, wasn't it? Absolutely tore him to shreds, you know. And I just hope that happens tomorrow, you know. But
exactly,
he won't get a very pleasant reception. That's for sure.
No, definitely not.
Man's an idiot, you know.
Yeah. Trill's nice try. No,
Peter,
nice one,
can I say something?
Go on.
Dawn, who goes to the who used me at the match a few weeks ago, was watching, so I'm gonna give her a wave because she's a bit shy on commenting. She's watching, but she's a bit shy on commenting. We've all got her on Twitter and that as well. You know who it is, Dawn, who's shy, and she's watching.
Let me guess. Does her first name begin with J?
No, S.
No, it's S.
Gives an S.
Second name with an S.
Hi, Dawn.
Yeah. Still 7. Yeah. There you go, away from everybody, because she doesn't know how to comment or anything, so I'm giving her a wave to see that, you know.
She always comments on Twitter, though, gives us praise on Twitter, so very nice lady.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have to give her a 10, I must admit, for giving us that much praise. I mean, I must have to transfer her £10 or something there. She likes to me something, so.
Buy her a drink.
Yeah.
Well, it says apparently we also broke Steve Bruce a hell of a lot. Don't know why though, as I don't know what he's done exactly. He's done bugger all.
Yep.
Liam says first choice was Allardyce.
Oh, did you hear Simon Jones say he said we should get him and all? Yeah, get Sam Allardyce as manager.
Musical Magpie says, will Lascelles still be captain and the new manager?
I wouldn't have thought so.
He may still be captain to the end of the season, but I can't see it beyond the end of the season. I think when the new players come in, I think he'll be at the door.
Then again, Keegan changed the captain straight away when he came in mid-season.
True, he did.
The thing is, what leaders have we got in our team? I can't see anyone with an armband. I mean,
Richie,
yeah, but Richie's. I don't think Richie's going to get in the team when he comes in. I think he'll be on the bench or
certainly not in defence.
I think he'll be at the door.
No, definitely not his defence.
I love Richie a bit.
I think he'll buy a captain in January. Whoever the manager is.
Yeah, good point, Billy. Yeah.
Yep.
I think if Richie's played in his position, sort of defensive midfield, he's good. But the MBE we just got rid of would never play him there. So, he could do a job in defence for a little while, but not for as long as he's been in. But did he say that comment? I can't remember who made it. I'd love to. Maybe you lads. About Bruce, and somebody said when he took over from Rafa, he had a solid defensive wall. He's left a pile of bricks. I don't know.
Craig
Was it Craig Hope? Was it? Oh, right. That was a belt.
Lejeune and Chev went downhill in particular.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we're just getting rid of one leader in Florian Lejeune.
Yeah. I never understand that one.
I rated Lejeune. I did.
Yeah.
I just wish he wasn't so injury prone.
Yeah. Paul says ASM was Bruce's only plan, so it's obvious that Bruce would bend over backwards for him. If Maxi gets some quality coaching, he might end up in the French team if the new guy isn't as a nice guy. Yeah, I think he could.
Yeah.
Do you think Callum Wilson will step up now and he'll get the captain's armband?
Possible. Well, we'll see.
I'm not a great lover of a captain being your centre forward, although I've had it in the past, obviously. But
Liam.
I just don't know whether is he material. I don't know. Wouldn't argue, mate, aren't you?
I think Dubravka does like the pop of the defence if they certainly do and don't do anything. Yeah, well,
he could be a captain.
Possibly. Wilbur says Michelotto was first choice.
When Bruce came in?
Yeah,
he was.
He was. Yeah, well, he's in the running. I don't know whether he's first choice, but he certainly was one of the ones they looked at. Yeah.
Musical says, "Will Joe Linton be getting game time under the new manager?"
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. He needs to be coached a lot. I think there's a player in there. Don't know where, but I think there's a player in there, but not straight away. I would have thought.
I think he needs a little leg transplant to get a player out of it.
All right.
The only time he'll be getting is with John.
Oh,
the only time he's getting.
Steve Bruce walks into a bar and asks for a pint of sour grapes. That will be $4.50, mate. Have you got a change of £8 million? Well,
Have you seen Darren Farley's latest video?
Yes.
That was absolutely brilliant.
Wilma, nice try. I heard already about that. I mean, if John, I've seen if John fell for it, anyone else is going to fall for that.
He would. He would.
I can't believe he fell.
I didn't know John was teetotal until Sunday night.
I mean, he doesn't drink.
No. Went to the Strawberry after the game.
He wanted a pint of lemonade.
Aye.
I'd drink a pint of lemonade. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't drink either.
I like lemonade, but you're in the bar.
Don't you drink chippers?
No, I don't drink. I should really with Newcastle, but I don't. I would expect John go to the bar, go, I'll have a pint of lemonade, my guy. That's what he says.
There you go.
Remember, I've got a show on Wednesday this week and come and meet chat.
He always says, "You want to come and me chat and meet you come on my show." Come and meet.
I had a good crack with the one. What a good crack with Steve Hasty as well. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Good.
Was Bruce out as early as the Brighton home fresh and saw the signs of what was about to come? Well,
yeah,
that game was terrible.
We made Brian.
Yes, I had a sister. So do you all agree on who the next manager is? I think we know. Is Fonseca the right man?
Time will tell.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, time will tell.
From what I've heard,
2 years or
he's got to be given our option first, hasn't he?
Aye.
For it to see.
Yeah.
In my opinion, from what I've heard about him. Yeah, go on, him.
Yeah, because I've heard good things about him. I heard that he took a poor run and started 7th in the league.
Well, we'll wait and see, but can it be worse than Bruce? Hopefully not.
I'd rather Pardew than Bruce.
Oh, I was good timing. There was decent times at the Pardew, I thought.
Yeah.
Only the one season, and he flukes his way up to a lot of results that year.
Yeah, but I was going to say, but since Pardew came, just kept losing the sun all the time.
Yep. Paul says, "How do you feel? How does Dave feel about his favourite Giorgio Shelby now? He's one short again. What a liability he is." Well, we were doing fan react cams on after the game, and you touched upon it perfectly, Dave, about Shelby.
He's finished.
It's gone.
Shelby,
he needs to go back. He needs to go back and be Voldemort impersonator because that's how he'd be good at.
Give Joe White a chance over him.
I think we've got to have youngsters in U23s and that who are as good, if not better, than Shelby. I mean, I've said before, he was one of my favourite players 5 years ago when he was good. But that was disgrace on Sunday, by the way.
Retro, hey P, I'm so happy no more Bruce. Exactly, I think we all are. Black and White Brucey out. I knew he was gay, lol, kidding.
What do you mean?
Yeah, anyone see the Queen with our chairman, Yasir Al-Rumayyan, and the media have brushed that under the carpet?
Yeah.
I was asking that come up for one of the games. I think they'd be a Newcastle fan. I don't know.
Gary says, do flow by, Bruce is already gone. Yep. Just send the driver to pick up the grandkids in the Jag, Dave. Ha ha!
It's his night off, unfortunately, so I've got to go myself. So. I have to be going soon.
Yeah, there's no problem.
There was I don't know where it was, I picked it up this afternoon. There was an interview, I think it was on CNN or something, with one of the Saudi government. It must be one of their guys in America.
Yeah.
And she kept, I don't know if you've seen it, she kept asking the question about the team. He played a very straight bat, I thought. It was really good. Well, when the next game, we went, don't know much about football.
Well, Tom's just said we just touched upon that. Simon John and Jim White are broadcasting live from the Centurion. Several stations tomorrow morning at 10 if anyone's interested in going down. Well, I'll be working, so I'll not be able to
attend. You just
the one thing, Dave, though, is that Saudi bloke said they're going to invest in the team, they're going to invest in the community, they're going to invest in the whole Newcastle. That's what he said.
Yeah, he did. That's what he said. They're going to, want to do it across the board. Can you just rock up the Centurion board tomorrow? You got to have a ticket or anything?
I think you can just turn up. If it's open, I don't know if it's open all day or what.
I don't know.
If it's like for breakfast and that.
Yeah.
I will just got to wait and see. I'm not sure what if you
probably will be. It's Newcastle, they probably won't. There'll be people there drinking anyway for breakfast. So.
Yes.
Sick of us, Budley says, sick of all the other fans from the other scene. We treat Bruce like crap. No, we didn't treat him like crap.
Exactly.
Clear.
We gave him what he deserved.
Steve Bruce spotted outside Sulla McDonald's buying a Mike Ashley special with his $8 million payoff.
I thought apparently he's bought a share McDonald's for £8 million. Like.
Oh, look who it is. He says, "Where's John?"
I think he knows the answer to that question, doesn't he?
Oh, I'll have PD Proudlock Jimmy and Billy.
If he's not with you, then where is he? We don't know. He's usually with you.
Lisa, Steve Bruce wanted the sack from day one. Who can blame him when he gets 8 million for getting the sack? Imagine being shit at your job and getting paid that much.
Exactly.
He wanted. You can tell he wanted his payoff, didn't he?
Yes, I remember all this talk when Steve McLaren got the sack. People were saying, "Oh, I feel sorry for him." But I was like, "Nah, you cannot." All that money he's getting, and the fact he couldn't even be bothered to resign.
It's a mutual appreciation society, isn't it, between the managers? They all look after each other. These ones that are crap at the job keep getting other ones, and they praise each other week in, week out at press conferences. And they've all been praising Steve Bruce today, and that's because he might get another job in the future and make them look good again. There's something to do with that.
Yeah. I mean, I've said a few times, in what other profession would you get a massive payoff?
Would you even get a payoff?
No, not a single profession in the world. If you're rubbish, you're out the door.
Well, still, Steve Bruce. Well, I don't know me os from me elbow.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's right.
Ricky says, happy if it's Fonseca, but there is a concern. We need to grind out results and be solid given our position. He wants to play out from the back where we don't have the players for that at the minute.
Well, he won't do it straight away. It'll take him time to implement that. He's not going to do it like straight away when he comes in. He's going to take time. He's going to look at. He probably needs to sit down with every player one-on-one, and he needs to sort their right position out and everything like that. So that'll not happen straight away. Don't expect what he's done that to happen straight away.
Steve Bruce, where you gone? Oh, well.
Of your own, Joe Litton's son.
Spurs will be sacking Nuno after tonight's performance. Maybe Levy wants to put his money where his mouth is and sign the monumental bell end.
I mean, he's done a fantastic job here, so why not?
Yeah. No, I want to. I mean, I don't want anybody to lose their job, but if Ollie goes, there'll be 80,000 Geordies all say to, all these stupid press people. Well, he's such a wonderful job. You've got to give it to Bruce. He was a legend there. Blah blah blah. And I tell you, there's not a hope in hell you get that job.
No.
But
Bruce be lucky to get
his name will not even be on that shortlist, even though they'll see how well he is and all that crap.
Yeah. Gary says, I know it's going to be 70% or 90% of manager to add to the Toon family than in what Bruce did. On the average per rating, I would say, yeah.
I just want to see them training 5 days a week instead of 2 days a month.
Yep.
Joe Lynn says, Steve Bruce, I want me days off.
Not going to happen.
He has his days off every weekend. By the time he plays, he does nothing on the pitch, so he might as well be classed as a day off.
Steve Bruce, I got the first EasyJet out of town, and I'm currently in Lisbon.
That's probably true.
EasyJet don't go to Lisbon from Newcastle, so he's right in there, like.
Ryanair.
Ryanair don't either.
Stephen, even up you well. Johnny says Paul should get himself to the Centurion. I think he'd be having a right pop at the Simon Jordan.
He should get so quiet this afternoon on his thing, wasn't he? He was so understated. That was a brilliant
riot.
I just laughed when Paul ranted. It was literally just a rant for 5 minutes, and I was like, I've missed that. Like, I've missed it.
Yes. Bully says, if I was getting 8 million to leave and getting sacked, you could abuse me all day. Exactly. Anyone would take 8 million if they were offered it.
Yep.
Gary says Joe Linton is good for his strike, but his passing, his shooting, stuff.
He's not good for anything. He's not good for anything.
He's when he wants to control the ball and traps it into the fucking rose end of the stand.
He can't trap cement him, man. He's built like a brick shithouse, right? But he can't do nothing. That's the problem.
He's 6 foot. To bow out. I've got to go and get the grandkids.
No problem, Dave. Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody. And 3 points on Saturday. Yeah.
You're not worthy.
Get that red carpet out, servants.
Take care, Dave.
So that was Mr. Harrison. So if you want to come on the show, guys, the link is pinned in the live chat and in the description. If you come in, and I'll see you in the weight room. If you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and please subscribe if you are new to the channel. As well, we got Lawrence, who's got his own channel, The Jody View. Billy is part of World of Sport TV, Barry's channel, who's just hit over 1,000 subscribers today. So well done on that. And Barry was doing an interview with Les Ferdinand the day as well, so that was absolutely brilliant. Yes.
Until Les's phone rang.
Joel says, I could confirm I'm the new captain. Oh,
wait, someone gone out?
Oh, it's David,
Liam?
I believe. No, it's David.
Liam.
No, Liam's here.
It's David Hutchinson. Put out the day, definitely. Johnny says Harry Hans reckons we should get Mark Hughes. And Simon John said Sam Allardyce, how the fuck did they make a living out of football? Exactly. Spully says Richie is an Ashley lover, defended him too much. Yeah,
I remember what he said, but actually.
They're not going to come out and say he's a shite owner. They'll come on when he was paying them their wage.
I agree, Sam.
Can't do.
Exactly. Gary says ASM can one as captain. Do you think Sir Maximum could be captain one day? Well, maybe not for Newcastle, but for any club?
Not yet.
Not for Newcastle.
No, I'm not sure.
Julian says John calls me captain. Oh, God.
I bet he does. Captain of the ship. Oh, I bet he does. Captain of the Jolly Roger.
Where's the winner?
Dan Graves says Graham Jones confirms Jeff Hendrick will be captain.
Fuck's sake. Jones out.
I don't think Jones would be that stupid. Ben John calls Joe Linton more than just captain.
John would laugh.
Oh my God.
Steven says Bruce to Derby.
No,
well, they've hired Steve McClaren right after he left us, so.
Johnny says Bruce to Charlton because Nigel Atkins got the boot.
Might be all right there. Might.
Steve Bruce started up reserves. His bloke hasn't got a clue. No, no way. They wouldn't wish on anyone.
Spuddy says, does it actually want to buy Derby or some team? It's been rumoured for Derby, but I don't know. The thing is, Mike Ashley's business is not in football.
No, but his head office is Sports Direct, not far from Derby either, is it? So, I mean...
That's the thing, yeah.
It could be a natural fit, couldn't it?
It could be. A question for everybody out there. How many teams out is black and white?
But we've got us, Notts County, Grimsby Town, Maidenhead.
Gateshead, black and white as well, you could say.
Turkish team, can't think what they're called.
Besiktas,
yeah.
Steve is finding God. John only drinks special Joe Linton juice. Oh, God.
It's good.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet, man.
Why? They are both. Yeah, he's on about the teams who are black and white. What? Geordie doesn't drink, man.
Me?
Not everyone drinks. Not everyone drinks. Baza, he said you heard about. Oh, God.
What's this?
Nearly. Oh, nice try, Baza. Just got there. Can anyone read that?
Andy fell the snatch.
Andy fell the snatch.
I don't even want to read it.
Nelly did, but not quite. Not quite. I just got there quickly.
Man.
Yeah, nice
I see Football Manager has just come out. Football Manager 22 and Newcastle's transfer budget 200 million.
Oh.
Absolutely laughable. My mate's just downloaded it.
I'm the best at Football Manager anyway, so.
So Keegan's back in Crammy the night, I think, doing another tour.
I think Steve Bruce will end up in the Championship and will be the next manager of Cardiff City if Mick McCarthy gets the boot from Cardiff.
Well,
can I just say I don't care about Steve Bruce anymore, where he ends up. I couldn't give a stuff. I'm not bothered.
Gary says coffee, tea, pomade is pretty enough. I drink. That's fair enough. James says Paolo has a great attack in mind and would work wonders at the Toon.
Yeah, anybody that gets over the halfway line works wonders, man, because we're not used to it.
Yeah. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, my future ex-wife.
Oh, God. Judy, hope you're well. Word up, everybody. Bruce is
Hi,
gone,
Judy.
so I celebrated Christmas early and spent 300 quid on new clothes, 150 quid on new shoes, 25 quid on wine, and 3 cod on a Sports Direct mug to pour it in. Totally drunk. Ha ha!
Jack will take a hammer and
John Judy.
must be Jack because they only do his size there.
Johnny says Anderson or Young should be given a chance ahead of Shelby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Ballum says, hello, everybody. Question: how many go to Crystal Palace? I'm one of them.
I'm not. I'm going to Brighton.
I'm sitting.
2,000. I think they've only been given 800, haven't they? Because it's with Palace being a small ground.
Yeah.
Shit ground and all.
No.
It's like an old-fashioned ground. Judy says, I heard Radio 5 in an interview saying, Brucey's hanging on because he believes he can improve the club. Absolute bullshit. No journalist would have mentioned the severance pay. Spot on, Judy. Exactly.
I love you, Judy, and if it's alright, I love you, Judy.
For fuck's sake.
He says, I'm a Johnny and I can't understand what's getting done. Is it me or is there an echo? It's stopped now, I believe. Johnny said Steve Bruce is destined for the Man United or Spurs job.
I bet you. I would like you to say he wouldn't get them jobs.
I would love it.
If it's like Gerrard, if he's that good, why is he not at Liverpool? I think he'll go there one day.
Klopp's still there. Klopp's still there.
Yeah. Judy says Steve Bruce's win ratio is ridiculously bad. He couldn't survive a game of Russian roulette with no bullets. Exactly. Ricky says, let's hope he can coach the defence better than Bruce. Yeah, hopefully. Bruce is clever, not tactically, but in the sense he gets the media and fellow managers to buy into his good guy cult.
All these bad managers are the same, though. I mean, Allardyce was the same. McLaren was the same. They're all really nice men according to the media, without taking into account they're absolutely dreadful managers.
Yeah.
Just because they're English, that's all.
Same team, same crap. Hopefully we'll see the better out of them under a better manager, because we've got a decent side, but it's badly managed. So badly managed.
Yep.
Can I just ask, how does Steve Bruce know that? Is there something he's not telling her? Or?
He says, "Excuse me, I am good at stuff. I'm good at rain." John, oh god.
I bet you write like Shergold on the derby.
Paul says, "I think Sherwood under Fonseca will be a regular ball-playing centre back. I would like to see a bit more Fabian Schär this season. I must say,
him and Fernandes are our best two defenders, and they're mostly sitting on the bench. Mad.
Yep.
See, West Ham's winning 1-0.
Oh, who scored for them?
Don't know who scored.
Cheers, Cammy.
Judy says, "Woohoo, well done to Billy and Baz on 1K. Yes, well done."
Thanks, Judy.
James says, "If they can't be balanced, it's going to be game over till January." Well, we'll see. Hopefully, we've got the new manager very soon. Oh, Julian says,
finished. Clark's finished.
Yeah. Chippers, can you fill up?
Well, unless they can come back under better coaching. But...
Great Dawson scored.
All right. Julian says, Chippers, can you film the documentary of me and John in the dungeon?
I'll have my eyes closed, but yes, I will film it for you.
And a peg on your nose.
I'll literally be like that. So
what did you say there, Billy?
And a peg on his nose like that, trying to film it.
Yeah, that's
Cleveland Stevens showing their left hand centre.
Oh my god! Paul says, "Drop Joe, Richie, Lascelles, Shelby, and blood the youngins."
Yeah, it's not going to be easy against Crystal Palace.
Yep. Eugene says, "Bruce to Cardiff if Mick McCarthy gets a sack from Cardiff."
Why are people so bored where he's going? I don't care. I don't care.
James says, "Where do you think this team would be if they was playing in the Championship? Depends who was manager.
Under Bruce, mid-table.
Yeah. White Trout says, did Simon Jones mention Allardyce for the job on TalkSport to wind us up?
Yes.
Of course he did.
Probably did. Well, yeah,
So he never says.
Yep.
When does he never wind you up? He always does.
Well,
That's
that's his job, isn't it? That's his
Wind
job to get people to ring in, to get that trigger to ring in. And so he says ridiculous stuff knowing that we're going to buy. So.
Yep. Johnny says, do you think Bruce will start writing the books again?
Yeah.
Apparently he's writing one called Tosser at the minute. It's all about him.
Apparently he was chapter 6 first, then chapter 4, then chapter 9, then chapter 1, then chapter 2. All in the wrong fucking order.
Then you'll be getting
All in the wrong position.
Apparently he's doing one especially dedicated to Paul called £6.10.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Chapter £6.10.
Paul says, hands up if you're sick of social media pages making us fun out to be disgusting.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, totally. Paul says, Joe Linton's played about 80 games now. How can you honestly say he's been okay? Not even good, just okay. 2 or 3 at the most. Cut the losses and sell to Dutch or German side for $5 million.
We still got West Ham do with
Harry
Harry.
Roma got beat 6-1.
I'm David's doing his own Saturday show, isn't he? And a lot of the results and scores.
Annie, good evening. He says Mick McCarthy be like, no, thank you, Annie.
No, he's getting Steve Bruce at Bristol City, aye.
Alex, good evening. Hope you're well. Jesper, nice try.
Would you pull my finger?
That's quite a name. Imagine seeing that name on the back of a shirt.
Jolin says Chippers blows a kiss.
Chippers give people rim jobs.
What?
When?
I said you give
I've had
people
no
rim
complaint. I've had no complaints so far. So. Oh God, David, man, get him off the bloody screen, man.
This is what happens when a stranger is sacked, but when Steve Bruce left Newcastle. That's quite funny, actually. I must say. Jesper says, out of Fonseca, Favre, Howe, Lampard, and Gerrard, who would you take? I would say Fonseca's the obvious one now.
Yeah,
I'll take any of them, but I wouldn't take Howe. I'm not sure about Howe. I don't think he'd move up north. He gets homesick when he moves up north, looking at Burnley. But the other 4, I think they're all legitimate, would do good jobs. Who's that?
Simon bloody Jordan. David, man, get him off, man.
What's it saying?
I can't see it.
Oh, God almighty.
Simon Jordan names ideas. Man of Newcastle United, Sam Allardyce.
David, we were talking about that an hour ago, man.
Steve Bruce said, John told Luke Edwards when he did a live stream whilst shopping at Morrison's, that's how I know Chippers.
Of course it was. You'd be in that bloody basement. That's where you are now.
Paul says, one woman for the job, and that's Mary Poppins, and she's lost. Ha! Oh, God.
For what job?
Blowjobs.
Oh, God. God, Liam.
What's wrong with him? Like, he's worse than me.
Yeah, I've been watching porn tonight, so don't worry about that.
Oh, God.
You're not around level 7s, are you?
He's in his spare room.
Paul says, PD, can you that if he's going to the Palace game, he might have to watch it for the congestion charge with his record recently. He's bound to get done. I don't think Paul's there going down.
Yeah, I wish I was going.
Yeah, he might have to go on the M6 tour again, you know, on the pay £6.10.
I know you've booked their Brighton away, Liam, haven't you?
Yeah. And I'm going Chelsea at home.
Yeah. That's right.
Glutton for punishment, going to see Chelsea beat her.
Right. Gary says, what about the Mexican 19-year-old player on the other side, and could Munoz not have the first team?
He's not going to play for her.
Well, we'll see. Well, this is New Orleans. The one going to want the best out of the academy now.
Yeah, true.
Steve Bruce says, Elijah was great managing Newcastle.
I wish the
Is that
feeling
not
was
Jason?
fucking Patriots, please.
Is that not Jason tonight? Being Steve Bruce.
He's not here yet because he said he was going to come on here. Jason Alfie might be a short.
Is he? Right? Thought he was only at work till 6 or something, and that's it.
Don't know. James, do you think it was right what Bruce said about the fans,
Which game at
or
home?
was it wrong?
Come
which
on,
game
of course
was that
it
one? It'll be loads of times he's
Oh,
criticised
yeah.
the fans. Steve Bruce says, "How do you know I'm writing a book called Tosser? I've got a chapter in it called Oh God Almighty! Oh my God!
Oh my God. It's dead be
You're
too
not
small
Scott.
anyway, so.
Hey, my word. Gary says that Joe Litt will be good around good players while he definitely has the strength. I mean,
Man,
I don't know, his holder play hasn't been bad recently, you could say. But you'd think that's not enough, is it?
I believe the teams where you've been playing recently, man, they're all dog shit, man.
Yeah.
He can't fault his effort, and that's all I can say for him. He puts 100% in, but he's still shit.
Oh, yeah.
He ran his
That's
bollocks
what
off
John
Sunday.
says now. That's what John
Yeah,
says now. He
true.
can't fault his effort.
Yeah, he can't.
Steve Bruce says Joe Litt gives John Cleveland steamers on a daily basis. Oh, God.
Nate toilets to that household. No.
Chippers blow me a kiss, maybe sort of wreck mind objects explode. Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
Judy says, "Lol, I did say hi, Chippers, but YouTube censored it."
Ooh. She needs the messages on Twitter instead of it.
Oh my God!
Or text us.
Joe Litton says, "John, Chippers, you could join me and John in the dungeon. We have plenty of spit to go around." Oh my God! Oh God!
That's
almighty.
all right. I'll definitely not go in. I'll definitely not take that offer up there, unfortunately.
Paul says, "Serious question: how did Billy enjoy being on the Four Horsemen on Monday?"
I really enjoyed it. It wasn't my debut. I was on it a few weeks back, but Paul forgot. But yeah, great. It's a great show.
I was going to say, it was like making your debut. I was like, we're on 2 or 3 weeks ago when Barry wasn't on.
Yeah.
Hold
on. Yeah, brilliant show. One of the best on YouTube.
All right. Yeah, that was it. Anyone? Oh, John Sinclair's fan. Anyone see that bloke on Sunday run around towards the Milburn statue shouting "Hello, ladies" with his chopper about on Sunday?
Was he a windmill, like, was he?
Yeah. Gary says, "For our manager, would it be best for a temp roll to that great dungeon? Turns up knowing John will be looking for Linton. Shit crock in the dungeon. Oh my word.
Have you not sent John an invite for the night?
Well, it's in the chat, so.
Aye, but you know what he's like. Come on, you know what he's like.
Is he not doing a show with the Leicester fan?
He's on the Leicester one, but I don't know if it's finished. No, I don't know if
we're playing Leicester.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, you'll probably be talking about Italy instead of Leicester for an hour or whatever.
Yeah. James says, "Sorry, Steve Bruce, but nice guys finished last." Exactly. Drew says she's sent to me to read out. Let's have a look. What she said.
You got a number?
He says, "Oh, this is what she says. Hi, Chippers. The double-decker womb wrecker. Guaranteed to penetrate, stimulate, inseminate, and leave you in quite a state. No gap too narrow, no gulf too wide. Just bend over and in it slides. Hit any crook, tickle any funny from French to Greek to German, Brazilian, or Kazakhstani." Judy, that's awful.
He's good, yes.
Not shaming that.
Judy, that's terrible. Oh, God. Mohammed says, "Did anyone see Arteta say Bruce is one of the most important managers of the last 100 years?" Yes, I did.
Fortunately so.
Jolene says John made our own Parmesan cheese from oranges. And we put. Oh God!
That's grim.
Hey, Proudlock, is Paul the 2 review changing his name too? Oh, no, I wouldn't have thought so. Hey, Sean says, if you pick one of these, Mourinho, Rafa, or Fonseca.
Not Mourinho, he's just getting B6 one tonight.
Thing is,
It's perfect for Rafa, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, Rafa's managed us, so.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of reporting managers anyway.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have Rafa back. I think you need him forward rather than backwards. Ben
What
says,
planet is Ben on? What planet Kenny Jacket? What planet is he on?
No.
Well, I watch Kenny Jacket football anyway, so.
Kenny Jacket.
No, thanks.
Didn't the manager of Portsmouth?
Yeah.
He's
the Leighton Orient manager.
Yeah.
Jolene says, Chippers, please join me and John. We need to help milk me. Oh, God.
Peter, your streams are turning into bloody root things, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ.
You're turning into John Sinclair streams?
And even Annie says Kenny Jacket.
No, Kenny says, put it back, see? Peter, put it back. He said, he puts Kenny Jacket. It's spelled wrong, look.
No, he said Kenny Jacket.
Yeah. Well, I knew who he was on about.
Fonseca.
I never said Kenny Jacket, like.
Fonseca.
Oh.
Fonseca.
I know something about Fonseca, he said.
But
bless him. I love him.
Is it just me? But how good would it be if the monumental Bell End went to Bristol Sea just so Annie could enjoy the pragmatic football first hand?
Oh, Annie was livid last night with us because we were taking the next day and he was going there and he was like, no,
Rafa's
please
too
go,
defensive,
no,
I
please
think.
go.
I wouldn't mind Van Gaal. What's Louis Van Gaal doing now? I don't know.
That's better, Annie.
Is he not retired?
That's a double-breasted jacket.
John,
Yeah,
how much to rent Chippers out for the day? Just to let you know, there's another guest in the background.
I bet it's Paul, is it?
It's not Paul.
John Sinclair.
It's not John Sinclair.
Is that the
Jason?
Nope.
Not Annie.
Not Annie.
Archer.
It is just one.
The Archer.
It is Archer. Well, he hasn't got that. Well, he's still got the full beard. But
I want a break free now.
Oh, Billy, I thought you were going to shave yours off.
I never got round to it. I could do it tonight if you want. I could go get the clippers now. Do it now.
It's up to you if you want to keep it. Fair enough, but if you want to,
No more. Look, if I shaved it off, the clippers would go. I'd go around there and I'd be left with a hit mustache where the clippers went knackered. Imagine that. That'd be just my look. I would.
Well, good to see Archer. Your news when you heard that broke out at 10:30 yesterday. Steve Bruce was relieved of his duties.
Why don't you do the advert for Paul's show, Billy?
I know he asked me the other day.
Yesterday I was kind of buzzing, to be fair. Like, I'm glad Steve Bruce is gone.
Yeah.
Absolute bad end. I literally want them gone when we got beat 5-0 against Leicester at the King Power Stadium.
No, you were down because you were down there.
Yeah, it was.
I bet that was horrible.
It was.
I mean, that was just. I could tell how you were embarrassed. You were there when you went down there, but
Yeah. By the way, that question, it's I'm priceless, so you can't rent me out, unfortunately.
Oh, Ben says, would you take Mike Williamson? I think he's doing well at Gateshead. I don't think he'd want to leave Gateshead yet.
What planet are some of these questions going from? It's like as if they're on planet Sun or something. I mean.
Mike Williamson
retired as well.
Williamson's still now at Gateshead, but for me, I would literally take that AC Roma coach. What's he called?
Fonseca.
Fonseca.
He's just taking a margin over his margin of Holland. Surprisingly, I mean, but to be,
Ben says it's Jeff from Biker Grove. I think he's on the what's everyone's score predictions? What's everyone's score predictions for Saturday?
3-1. Newcastle.
I've gone for a draw. I was thinking defeat if Bruce was still here, but I'm going for a draw because I think Jones will get these players on.
Is it Tsunami TV?
No, I mean it's not yet. I mean, no one
Pete,
yet. I
I'm
mean,
saying
what's
2-1 Newcastle. I'm going 2-1
Newcastle?
Newcastle.
Wow.
2-1 Newcastle on Saturday.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw or 2-1 Palace.
Palace have done well this season.
3-2 Newcastle.
I think it depends on Zaha being fit as well.
Newcastle.
Well, I think he was out with illness.
Come on, bring him in.
So we'll wait.
Yeah, if Zaha's out, I think we can beat them because they don't win without Zaha, do they?
But they've got Eddie, don't they?
Yeah,
Peter.
I think he's still injured at the minute.
Their record without Zaha isn't very good. I think they've only won 5 or 6 games without Zaha playing whenever they play without him.
Yeah.
Have you heard the latest player that could be signed in January?
Is that Dembele?
Yeah.
Aye, from Barcelona. Aye.
Well, we'll wait and see on that. I mean, we don't know if it's official.
I would take him.
That was a great player.
Have you not heard what the Saudi minister said today? He went, if people are worried about the competition amongst clubs, and particularly now we've invested in one of them, possibly it's a good sign that there's a potential of serious competitors on the way. I mean, business.
Joe Lynn says, Chip, is that kiss you blew me? You stuck in me mind. Oh, God.
Oh, is this the 5-0 game against Leicester?
Ben says, would you take Pardew back? Not anymore.
I'll take him to beat your head and push him off it, but no, I wouldn't take him back, no way.
Ben says, just by the way, I'm taking the piss. I know we are. And he says, Fonseca, here's that Billy. You want to correct Archer.
Apparently on social media, Fonseca's going to be announced tomorrow, apparently.
Well, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on that. Joe Lynn, the dungeon is ready. It is getting very hot in this room.
Can you take Archer instead?
This is the most interactive I've seen a fan page. Yes, lads, it's very appreciated any time at all. Fonseca hasn't managed in the championship, Annie. That's why you don't know him, Annie.
that picture of John, man, I can't take it seriously. That picture of John just staring into space.
Gary says they should have Ant Deck or manager in UFC, where they'll be pulling pranks on other teams for an easy win. Judy says my money's on Palace just because we don't have a manager or plan yet. Well, I'll see how they do under Jones's game because
apparently tomorrow that's going to change. Apparently we're going to have a manager in as well.
I'm going to explain why I'm going 3-2. I think Jones will release the tackle.
Don't really know.
We can't go a game without conceding because of the defensive shit. We know that.
Yeah.
So I think Palace will score at least 2. But I think with the shackles off, I think we know danger.
Yeah, I mean that's quite opportunity. Julian says, "PD, I saw you win pizza before the Leeds
they'll
game."
know they'll have to perform for the new manager.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I was there.
Joe Litton stalking you, Peter.
Oh. Gary says, then Newcastle 2, Palace 0, hopefully. Lee says, was it a Hawaiian pizza, PD? No, Hawaiian pizza.
No.
I think you'd be
pineapple
pineapple
on a pizza is a no for me.
Absolutely. You should be sectioned if you have that.
What do you mean?
My sister might have had it.
Who?
Oh.
Get him off. Get him in the penalty box. Nah.
Well, everyone's got different tastes.
Especially chicken.
Mushroom. That's lovely, that.
What? What planet are you on?
Hey, calm down. Otherwise, they'll beat us without him.
Everyone's got different tastes, though.
Dembele. Oh, I've heard about that.
People are about.
It's just paper talk, I think, right now.
Annie says, John Sinclair's fan club. What does that mean? Well,
it means it's his fan club, isn't it?
Dembele has a shocking injury record, it would be risky signing for that reason.
Yeah, but it won't matter because we'll have that much money to go out with other players. We could have him as a player that's played when he's fit.
Yeah, possibly. Sean says, imagine we go Warnock. Imagine him saying support Brexit and stay in England with a giant Saudi flag behind him. Oh,
Thank you.
Steve Bruce, Alan Pardew, Chris Hughton, etc. Previous managers all managed in the championship. That's why you know how they were, and Fonseca hasn't. Joe Lenz says Archer knows who I am. Do you, Archer?
No, didn't.
Is someone you know, Pete? You'll probably know who it is then if he's seen you in pizza.
He did come up and say hello. He did come up and say hello.
Did you know?
No, he did come up and say hello. So Paul might know. Joe Litton says Archer knows who I. Oh, no, I've just read that. Gary says favorite takeaway food. Which can it be?
Ham.
Can't be a good burger. Can't literally be a good cheeseburger or something like that. Just something juicy and ooh.
Steve Bruce says knobbly bobblies are better. Oh. I think Mr. Level 7 Dave no remembers that.
That was so funny.
I think he sucked on a few knobbly bobblies at these times.
Oh, God.
And then Hungry Ass come on. That was fucking so funny. Oh, my God. Oh,
David, well, we still got them in your bedroom.
What? And then Dave
knobbly bobblies, boys.
That was the funniest watch I think I've ever seen.
What?
England, Germany, in the Euros.
Chivers was saying, do you still have them ice lollies in your freezer in your room, David?
Oh no.
I sucked them all clean and whole.
You put some food away that day, David. Crisps, ice cream, knobbly bobblies, 2 litres of Pepsi.
I had ice cream. No, I had ice cream. I had knobbly bobblies.
Jaffa cakes.
You literally would have ran foot and stand your whip your business and with ice cream here.
Knobbly.
Something like you sucked on.
That was the funniest watch log in history.
Oh, it was. Judy says, I love Hawaii pizza and I'll die fighting on this hill slaughtered by angry Italians. Oh, there's Judy. She thinks pineapple on a pizza goes.
That's why I keep her in the basement. That's why I keep her in the basement.
What?
Rumours Newcastle joined also for Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, I thought that.
We aren't going to find Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, Annie says to Steve Bruce, you take the Barnsley or Cardiff job?
No, Bristol City.
Was he just said there, the Bristol City job just because of you, Annie?
Good lad.
Joe Lynn says Archer, remember Zach?
Oh, Zach. Oh, I think I see. I went to school with me.
Oh, is that who this Joe Lynn is then? I guess. Oh, well.
But he's not very good cover if it's him, like, you know. I mean, he's just telling you who he is.
Zach, the man of mystery.
Yeah.
Names himself.
Zachariah Dingle.
Sean says, we'll be interested to see how Joe Linton plays if we play more on the front foot and press. We'll see.
Yeah, that
won't make any difference because he's still shite.
Oh, God, what's this?
That's the name of the Chinese takeaway, I'd say.
Oh, right, aye. Well, possibly. Wonder where that is, then. Don't think I've heard of that.
It's in Bangkok, isn't it?
And he says, only way Bruce...
Peter, I remember your comments about Warnock and Brexit after will be cornered 3-0 on the Magpie channel.
Yes, I remember that. Oh, yes. Only way Bruce is taking the Bristol City job is if he beats Pearson in a fight, which ain't happening.
I don't know. I think it'd be good scrap that. Bruce is a hard man in his day.
Yeah. Matthew says Dominic Calvert-Lewin will be a quality signing, but I'd much rather we went for Jimenez. Jimenez is a quality player.
But he's not Liam Ward's roster.
I said the other day, Ivan Toney's the one for me. Ivan Toney.
It'd be interesting to see who would do.
Wolves aren't going to get any better, so why not? We are going to get better.
Well, we'll see. Julian says, I went to that place in town that Archer went to.
What, the YMCA?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I mean,
He says, bloody hell, you don't waste any time, Sam
right.
Julian.
This is the
straight
one
after
time I
Sam
can
Bruce.
agree.
What, sorry, Lawrence? I couldn't hear him. Lawrence, I couldn't hear you.
I didn't hear what you said.
His internet's got a bit dodgy. Look.
It has, yeah.
Hello, Lawrence. Will you be my Valentine next year? Can you hear that?
Hello, my guy. Come to the chat.
I'll give it to you straight.
Oh, God. I think Lawrence's internet's gone funny.
I wanted to do some chocolate off them.
Come on, the chat. He's gone, aye.
Oh. Where's up to my comments going thingy?
He's back.
I've just read that one. He says Steve Bruce Black put on a breakfast. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
No, Jack, you sound like
No.
You don't like black pudding there, Chippers?
No, I just we have sausage and bacon like in a sandwich, and that's me sorted.
Oh, you're not like a big full English.
Drop some black pudding on it, mate, after you fried it. Oh, fantastic. Brown sauce.
Sausage and bacon with HP sauce, that'll do me.
how's the bacon juicy?
Better than Steve Bruce's, I'll tell you.
That's what. Let's say so. That's what comes out of Bruce's back after he's been sacked yesterday.
Oh, God, Archer.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, cheers, lads. Enjoy the night. Will do. Cheers, Sean. Bruce would start crying once Pearson starts calling Bruce an ostrich. That's Steve Bruce. I'll stick a nod. Joe says inspired Archer.
David, that pose, man. Doing that pose, man.
He is an ostrich.
Lying down.
Matthew says... nice there. Matthew says, hope Lewis, Fraser and Lewis start against Palace. Do you think those two should start? I think Lewis should.
Lewis definitely. If you can find him to play somewhere, yeah, definitely. Maybe play him on the left and some Maxman on the right. I don't know. Yeah, give him a go.
Jamal Lewis should.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Lewis and Fraser needs to have a crack. Like,
I think he should get a go. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
the one thing, Crystal Palace won't have a clue how we're going to set up Saturday.
That's
because
the thing.
With Steve Bruce to be in charge, I don't know exactly. But because he's not there anymore, we're a bit more unpredictable, hard to prepare for.
Honestly, Bruce, teams don't need to play with the beat us.
Exactly. Who's up to? Steve Bruce, I want to go to Bristol. It's full of farmers. If he says, where's me guy John? Probably have... says, be thankful, Steve Bruce. Gary says, I would give Judy a follow on Twitter if I could find her, but there is that many Judy Hobbs on there. I don't know which one is her account. I think I know which one it is, but I'm not sure if there's a few on there she's got. If Judy's watching, go and follow her, Gary, if you want to. Ricky says, Steve Box, clever Bruce, not judging by that nose. Jody says, Peter, you turned into Daniel Bryan with yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was thinking of.
Gary says, normal tea or coffee or an alcoholic drink.
I don't drink. So.
I'll take a pint every day of the week.
Yeah, why not?
I love a juice or water.
That's fair enough because you said you don't drink, Chippers. Well, John doesn't drink.
Oh, well, not what he drinks. It's not bloody legal. It's not nice.
Imagine John drunk if he's not that sober.
Yeah. Judy says it's fine on my Twitter's account's just used for giving abuse to John and 5 other people.
I am one of them.
And me.
Gary says herbal tea or hot chocolate. I heard herbal tea is supposed to be absolutely foul.
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
He said it's like drinking perfume. Jolin's Johnson up for breakfast.
What are you doing, Chipmunk?
Have you, Bruce, been on talk shite yet?
Not
Steve,
yet,
Bruce
obviously.
Steve Bruce says hot dog or a burger.
Would the hot dog be in a burger bun though?
Hot dog.
Because of the song.
Hot dog.
Get your hot
Very
dog,
clever.
sausage in a burger bun.
Gone. What the hell?
Do you not know the Sunderland song, Chippers?
No. I'm 31, not 30.
I'll have to send you it. There's all sorts of scrap they've got. If I remind you on, Chippers.
It's
I can't believe you've not heard that, Chippers. Now when they go Sunderland's a massive club, how the fuck?
Yeah, and they get a free season ticket in a Happy Meal.
You not heard that, Chippers?
No.
I'll send you. I'll try and find it, see if I can send you it, and you gotta listen to it.
It's not going to do it.
I said to Paul Gandol, you should go to the Centurion bar tomorrow, and he goes, I'll be arrested if I go.
Steve Bruce says Magnum or Knobbly Bobblies.
Knobbly Bobblies.
Magnum.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh God, not another one, that's bloody hell. Is there all like dropping like flies?
Thankful for what Annie, that on Bristol Street, your shirt. Annie says, oh, someone's playing it.
David, you might get done for copyright and that, you know, if you're playing it.
I'll send you after the show, Chippers.
I don't think he realises you might get done now for him playing that.
Annie says, full of farmers, how do you get your food then, clever clogs? Know that you're unemployed. I go to Asda to get me food off Farmer Gills from Annie Lad. Oh, God. James says, good show, lads. Cheers very much, James. If you enjoyed the show, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. If you want to drop your comments in the live chat, if you do want to come in the show as well, just click on the link, and I'll see you in the background, and I'll bring you in.
Come on, we chat. Come in the chat. In the fans live chat.
My guys.
Chat.
Come on, my guys.
Clever Clogs TikTok. Chippers joining the Bukkake. Oh,
for fuck's sake, no, fuck your carpet.
Oh, my God. Holy fuck. Jolene says, Chippers, are you lying down, baby?
I'm doing my level 7 pose.
He's lying down with another.
Fuck off, Chippers. Fucking cock.
Oh, God.
He's a mother virgin.
David's just waiting for John Joe to bring him up, isn't he? And go, let's go, baby.
Oh, my God.
He's a mother virgin.
Well, I don't know what you've done in your life, God.
Steve Bruce, imagine being 16th in the championship and going on like your Man City, clever clogs. He's related to Annie there.
Yeah, I'm spotting him too.
We're having the right with us too.
Wow.
Pragmatism. Big pragmatic Steve.
Jolene says, Chippers, how old are you? You said you're 31.
Why?
Same as me.
Why does he want to know my age for?
What was that, Archer?
It's stuck.
Oh,
well, that's what he's under, isn't it, for Joe Linton?
I'm just back. Are you still chatting? Yeah, we're still here, Dave. Judy says, imagine Billy shaking his hose over the carpet when the wife comes in. It's not what you think. It's the shaking vac honest. Oh, my God. Judy, wow. Oh my God, Judy.
She's fucking brilliant. She really is.
The Geordie view thing, I'll just watch her be having too much problems when trying to come on. That's no problem, Lawrence. To check out Lawrence's channel, The Geordie View. Imagine spending all the money available in the championship and still not being in the top two and getting sacked.
I thought you liked Steve. I mean,
John, come on, and I have a chat. Julian says, Archie, you know I have a girlfriend. Okay. Judy says, just PM to you another one up here on Twitter. Oh, God, I'm dreading this. What Judy's probably sent now. What's Judy sent now?
Tell her to PM me, man.
Got another one. That's the tube censoring. She said, did you know John's willy is so large he can't shake it after going through a wee? So Joe Litton to ring it with a Chinese burn?
Oh my God.
Holy fudge. Oh, wow.
I think it needs more than a Chinese boom.
Oh, God. Wow. Judy, wow. Ryan, I think you've just tried to send a comment, but it's not come through. Judy, that was, oh my word.
Johnny Boom.
Steve Bruce says, bless Annie, Bristol Rovers are better. I'll even ask Luke Edwards or Simon Jones their opinion about Bristol City.
Yeah.
Okay. Jolene Chippers put a thong on.
No.
I saw that Bristol City were doing well, then I realised I had the table upside down. Said Steve Bruce, Chippers, put your mankini on. Archer's the one with the mankini.
I'm not sticking it on.
Bristol Rovers are better. Check the football 92 then.
Oh, they got better stadium.
Today.
Bradbury 19th. John and his knob are 50% of a tug war competition. Wow. Oh, wow.
She's been watching something, hasn't she?
Funny, Annie in the Premier League.
She's not TV car.
God, this show's Hey, God almighty. Well, City have a laugh tonight as well, definitely.
I can't stop thinking about Johnny Boom.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. Right, I'm back in the room.
Back in the room.
Hey, God almighty. Steve Bruce, I was told in the summer that I could swap Joe Linton for Andreas Weimer, but I said feck off.
Having a right back into right liver stiff. Come on, Annie, where did we talk about that one?
Judy says, seriously though, I won't joke about Brucey going to Bristol. Knowing our luck, he'll get them promoted and rob 6 points of us. We're that unlucky.
Just imagine that.
It's supposed to be kind of Derby, him, like.
Who?
Bruce, from what I know. Supposed to be kind
Well,
of
we'll
Derby.
see. Julian says, Chippers, I don't think I didn't see you watching me, John and Brucey go at it like rabbits. Oh wow! David
loves fucking Chippers.
Roma beating 6-1. Josie getting sacked in the morning at the Tomb by Monday.
Who were they playing? It wasn't even a good team, was it? It was like a Finnish team.
Norwegian team. Norwegian team.
Not Malmo.
No, it was Swedish. I think they were Finnish or Norwegian. They weren't Swedish.
Was Norwegian?
Andy says Andy Wyman's got more ability in his left toe than Joe Linden and the rest of his body.
God, they are right having a love us tiff, aren't they?
Fucking hell. It's like Jack and Vera.
Bojo.
And he don't.
Bojo Lim or whatever the hell. Who beat Roma.
Oh, hi.
I say everyone's taking the mic on Twitter saying at every 10 we should be having a vigil for Steve Bruce.
6-1.
All right. Hold on, I'm getting something set with.
John's watching football.
That's not working.
Did anyone see John and Steve Baker tonight?
Yeah.
And Wilbur put a comment in and he went, Steve, she's a real person, her league. And I read a comment out.
When Wilma put a comment in. Oh,
yeah.
I'll just have to put them off me.
John, it says Chip has blown me another kiss. Oh, God. Oh,
my God.
And he's spot on, mate. The FK Border Glimt from Norway, the team that beat Roma tonight. Yep. If we get decent service in at Wilson, we could definitely beat Palace. The service has got to be a lot better. Hopefully, Graham Jones can make sure the players get better service to Callum Wilson if he is going to score.
Play two wide men, one little attack, and not put Joe Linton out left because he's not going to get past anyone and put crosses in. So get Fraser out left or out right.
Yeah.
That's under the wing and get some crosses in. And let's see. The box like we did last year.
I like to see Almiron play on. Oh God, David, what you doing?
Well, or Miggy, yeah, get Miggy on.
Yeah,
possibly.
He'll be fresh.
Judy says, "Is it too late to right the ship? Do you think we're going down? Norwich or a lost cause, but are there two teams bad enough for us to climb over?"
Yeah, I think Watford are going to drop like a stone at some stage.
Yeah.
I still think Southampton are going down.
I think Brentford will eventually. I think once they get 2 or 3 defeats, they'll start dropping. We get ourselves to 36 points. We're looking at 11 wins now from the rest of the games. I don't see any reason why we can't do that.
Brighton will drop off, I think.
Oh, God, look at Joe Lynn's. Joe Lynn's like a love machine tonight.
There you go, Joe. Don't trap it like a football, though. Fuck's sake. I'll get it back.
Lawrence says I could have done with Miggy off the bench on Saturday. He wasn't even involved on Saturday. He wasn't in the squad.
He didn't get back.
I don't think he came back till Friday or something like. Yeah.
And he says Watford's next 11 games are horrible.
So I was.
Yeah, I've seen them. I can't remember who they're against.
To be fair, 5 of our 11 games are against teams that finished in the top 5 last season. So
yeah.
Yeah, but you're talking from a Steve Bruce managed team point of view. Who knows what someone new coming and do with these new players? We might get the odd point here or there, Everton and places like that. Yeah, no dear.
We might be one of the big 6. You never know. We've got a good record at home to Chelsea. And it looks like they're going to be without Woon and Lukaku as well because they're both injured. So, and hopefully by then the new manager's in.
Yeah. And it'll be rocking when Chelsea won't it? The ground will be rocking again because there'll be no Bruce there to dampen the atmosphere. You know, it'll be a
Ryan. Good evening, Ryan. Hope you're well.
Evening, Ryan.
Judy says we haven't played any of the big teams. Well, we've played Man United and we got absolutely thumped doing there.
I mean, we've got Chelsea soon.
Yep.
We've had quite a good, easy start. You'd think.
Then we've got Brighton.
See, Brighton's not going to be easy. They've done very well as well this season.
Yeah, but I still think Brighton will drop off soon, though.
Johnny says, would be surprised if Watford did sack Ranieri right before the queue come to St James's Park in January.
Again, I'm happy to go to it as well.
Imagine they sacked him and took Bruce on before they come to St James's Park.
Paul says the new owners haven't just spanked 300 million for us to go down. If it gets that bad by January, they'll buy us out of it. I think we'll be 15th in January and 12th at the end of the season.
They won't either buy us out of it. They'll spend what they need to spend. we've got 200 million to play with in January. If they've got to spend 200 million, they'll spend it.
Yes, but it's all but who wants to come to us if we're in the shit?
Money
Yeah, but
talks now, man. It doesn't matter
it'll
where
be
you
a big
are.
picture thing as well, won't it? It'll be a big picture thing as well. It won't just be about this season. It'll be about next season, season after.
Yeah,
That's where we'll attract players.
If you're getting paid nearly 700 grand a week, you're going to want to play coming out, aren't you? Over wherever you're on.
Yeah, but we're not going to try.
Yep.
I was going to say we're not going to attract big names straight away. You look at Man City; it took them quite a few years to get to where they are now.
Yep, I totally agree.
If you look right, if we sign someone like Lingard, Jimenez, Koulibaly, or Cody or something, that's realistic for us for where we are at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Lingard's agent was at the Tottenham game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Apparently it's done for him in January. Apparently.
And he was put on Instagram, wasn't he? Just Lingard put on Instagram.
Johnny says, say Man United and Ollie right before Boxing Day.
I think Ollie will get sacked if they get beat by Liverpool Sunday.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, he's not right for that job.
And Steve Bruce will be in on Tuesday.
Judy says, true, we might squeeze a point or two in January. Will be a massive shot in the arm when other teams start dying off.
Well, that's it. We
Man City bought you'd likes of Gareth Barry, Joleon Lescott, all solid players, international players. Why can't we do the same? You know, and they were near the bottom when they took over. Rubinho was a statement signing for, wasn't it? So, yeah, money talks. We'll get some good players in January. I've got absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever.
I mean, there's talks about Tarkowski coming in.
Yeah, I've heard. Paul says, would you like Glenn Hull to get the manager's job?
No.
He hasn't managed for years.
He hasn't managed for about 18 years, I think, and 16 years or something since he left Spurs, was it? In 2003 or something.
I think he was at Wolves after that.
Wolves. I think 2004 when he left Wolves, so that's 16 years, isn't it?
And Wolves went down that year.
Ben Hoddle.
Great player, though. What a player he was. Fuck me.
Yep. It feels good to see John upload a video about a press conference with Graham Jones' face on it instead of Bruce. Yep. But if he says we're going to need a lot of signings in January, we're going to need a canny few of them as well.
Remember, we've got to pick players first to get to free the squad space up. So,
Jordy says we're needing a new back four and back five.
But we'll probably need two in them in January. We'll not sign them all in January.
Yeah, two centre halves definitely.
Yeah. Gary says, so Proudlock, do you like some cheesy chips? From Sunderland, when you think it's a massive club for 47 people in a 27,000 seat spare. God almighty.
And out of them 47 seats, one of them gets shit on every week, doesn't it?
Yeah. One uses the bottle.
Lawrence says, have a feeling Lingard will come in January. It's a possibility he could.
I would take Lingard for another player I would like us to take from Man United.
Go on.
Van der Beek. Because the reason why I'm going for Van der Beek is because since Solskjaer signed him for a massive fee, he has Solskjaer's basically has just left him on the bench and basically has no he just literally has nothing for him for Van der Beek. So I would rather take Van der Beek.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably as a replacement for Shelby if we do get rid of Shelby.
Or Coutinho.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something in Van der Beek's contract if he plays him anymore. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not playing him.
I'm surprised why he's not getting games for Man United because he's got to be better than Fred, who was absolutely dreadful.
I would say Van der Beek's probably a lot better than Shelby, to be fair. Shelby's well past it now.
Yeah. Jody says Jesse Lingard is a strong possibility, especially with his representatives being at the Spurs match. Yep. Right says, Bruce's definition wanted for management now. It is not in stone now with Fonseca.
It looks like it's virtually on set in stone, yeah.
Yeah. Gary says, hey people, we don't need to buy more NUFC player when we need an army instead. Singing the God Geordie is the best. Matthew says he thinks we could get Van der Beek on loan.
Possibility.
We'll wait and see. It's possible.
Oh, yeah.
Judy says, I was born in 96, so back when we were good, 94 to 97, what was our actual style? Was Newcastle ever known for any particularly method of play?
Yeah, all out
Just
of
having
touch.
a go at teams.
Even the centre half was fantastic footballers. And, you know, Philip Albert, and that was up and down the pitch as a centre half. It was virtually a 10-man attack with Darren Peacock staying back.
It was just the goalkeeper back and that's it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Peter gone.
Well, Peter's gone. Jesus.
Joe Litton's abducted him.
Accidentally went off there.
There he is. Joe Litton's got him.
What happened there?
Don't know what happened there.
Joe Litton got you, didn't he, Peter? He was in the background. It was just like Freddy Krueger in the background and he went, got you.
I think Wolves will probably want about 60 million for Jimenez, or probably more.
I'll take Connor Cody, centre back.
Not a bad choice, Connor Cody, yeah.
I'll try going for James Ward-Prowse.
Again, not a bad option.
He's going to be too expensive for us, I think, early on, I think. First.
Well, we'll
he's going to be
see.
40 or 50. He'll be about 40 or 50 million to sign.
That's like 40 quid to a new owner.
Johnny says, is Joe Litton dubbed now, John, and trying to make a move for Chippers? All out attack.
Yeah, Tom's right.
Yep. Joe Litton says, I took Peter to our dungeon. Oh. Truel says, you born 96, Judy. Now I feel old. Make me feel old as well.
And me. I was 28 that year.
Oh. Wow.
I was born in 88.
Connor Cody to replace Connor. No, I'll just read that one again. I bet we get a few City rejects.
Like who?
Like who, though?
Yeah.
Exactly, I mean.
Connor Cody. Oh, no.
Sterling.
Don't say about that one. I'm not entirely too sure about Sterling.
I want Nathan Aki.
Jude, oh, really, David?
Yep.
You want Nathan Aki?
Yep.
Nathan Aki?
No, I don't want him. He was off for Bournemouth.
You want... Okay, level 7, David. Please explain why you would have Nathan Aki in Newcastle.
Oh, he's quality.
You what, sorry?
He's quality.
I don't rate him.
Joe Litton rinsed him up here last season, man.
He's better than what we've got.
I'll take Laporte.
No.
Nathan Aki.
He wasn't all that Bournemouth, though.
Better than Jamal Lascelles.
Every time I've watched Aki, he's been literally ripped to pieces by the opposition.
Give him a chance.
He's had a chance, man.
Pete, would he take Trent Alexander from Liverpool? Trent?
Would he come, though, Alexander-Arnold? I'm not too sure.
No chance.
He's too well at Liverpool. He won't want to build up on it. Liverpool still, I would have thought.
Harvey Elliott should shout.
But he's injured, though, isn't he?
Let's see, Marnie. Come, Sadio Marnie.
Okay. I know. Would you take Pookie from Norwich?
Marnie on the wing.
No.
I don't know if I would now. There's got to be better around.
Divock Origi?
Origi? That's not a bad option.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're linked with him before.
Oh, Pete, Andy Robinson. Liverpool, Andy Robinson. He's good. Yeah.
Again,
he's not going to leave Liverpool, though, is he?
Well, we'll see. Where's up to me? Comments are gone. Oh, choosing old. Paul says Cody, Tarkowski, Lingard, Van der Beek, and Tony would be great signs for January. That's about 190 million.
I wouldn't take Tarkowski.
Juliet says I was born in 1944. Really?
That explains your fucking pace.
Judy says, I wouldn't lie, I only hang out with you guys so you'll buy me beer and cigarettes.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
So
In
Billy,
this
you're
chat.
only 6 years older than me, joke, of course. Right, says we got a connection between us and Man City, so not sure who, but I think we'll get a couple of players from them.
Yeah, but who
Ben
though?
says we should get Nathaniel Klein.
No, thanks, mate. Past the
I
day.
don't know now.
Would you about Sar from Watford?
Good player.
Sar, yeah.
from one. Cody and someone like Tomorrow would be classy, yeah.
Ward Prowse when Southampton, James Ward Prowse.
Oh,
the
yeah.
vacancy takes. Prowse.
Peter, I'm going to shoot. I'll see you later.
All right, no problem, Chippers.
See you later.
See you later. See you later, man.
Pete, Ward Prowse when Southampton. Would you take Ward Prowse?
Yeah, we do need a set piece taker.
I'll take Kyle Walker.
I would take the. Would you take Rudiger from Chelsea?
I don't know if I'm rating Rudiger that highly. Matthew says Ake is absolutely shite. Exactly, he's crap.
He's not crap.
He is crap.
He's awful. He's crap defender.
He's absolutely
He's quick.
awful.
That's why both got rid of him.
From the time I've seen Ake play at Man City, he's been awful.
That's why
he looked okay at Bournemouth, didn't he?
Peter,
He's
even
got
at Bournemouth, he
Bournemouth,
wasn't all that.
Right, David, explain what you think Ake has done well at Manchester City.
Fuck all for me.
He hasn't even done much at Bournemouth, Peter. Never mind Man
You
City.
can play the ball out from the back.
He's pretty quick as well.
Well,
He is quick, but he gets ripped to shreds.
But he's just shitty
Yeah.
defender.
yeah, there you go. You don't want a defender that's
I
going
would
to
have
get
took Phil Foden for Man City. Phil Foden. I would have
That
him.
might just because he's at Man City. He might not want to be there.
I would
Well.
take Phil Foden, mate, Pete.
I
would
don't
take Phil
care.
Foden.
I don't care if he doesn't want to be at Man City. I don't want a defender who's going to get ripped for shreds. And we're continuing going for fun as it is.
David says we should have lost the plot, mate. Ben said we should get Omar Beckles as centre back. He plays for Leyton Orient, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He is a good defender, he is.
Would you take Phil Foden, Pete, if you had the chance to?
Again, would he come because he's progressing at Man City?
Who's that?
Foden.
No chance.
Yeah.
I know. Would you take the half in Palace?
Zaha. I don't know if I would have Zaha, actually.
Nah.
He plays in the same place as St. Maximin, doesn't he?
Yeah,
So-
that's the thing. Even
I would take Diego Dalot, or whatever he's called.
I forgot what his name, but the striker from Rangers everyone talks about it. I forgot what his name is now.
Morelos.
Yeah, that's it.
He gets sent on every week.
If we stay up, we need to bring in Jack Williams back.
Well, he come back though, General Williams. There could be better out there. Have you ever seen that, David?
Oh.
Who am I looking at?
Who's that?
I can't
Diego
see that.
Dalot.
Oh,
Who?
Dalot.
Dalot.
Diego Dalot, yeah, fullback.
Oh,
We'll take him.
I mean, apparently he's been getting linked with us lately. It's Coutinho.
Judy says not a backup, but I don't hate Sunderland save for match day. Bradley Lau showed there's some bigger things than team rivalry. I hope the Saudi investment helps the whole area. Sunderland too. All of the northeast will be great.
Does that include Middlesbrough?
Yeah.
What about Eric Bailly?
Eric Bailly from Man United.
Yeah, I'd take him. Definitely.
Take him.
Definitely, I would not take is Dele Alli. I hate Dele Alli.
About Martial.
I would take
Can't
Dele Alli.
stand Dele Alli.
Would you take Martial, Peter?
Dele Alli, maybe.
I don't like him.
Take Dele Alli, definitely.
He is a bit of
I
a
don't
character,
like him.
though.
I don't
About
like him.
Martial, Peter?
I've met
possibly.
Dele Alli.
What was he like?
I like Eric Dyer.
He's,
I like
he-
Eric
oh,
Dyer,
he's
mate.
cla- he's-
No,
he's
not Eric
class,
Dyer. He's
honestly.
awful.
You'll do anything for the fans.
No, well.
I like
Kieran-
Eric Dyer, mate, Pete. I like Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer.
No.
Mhm.
I wouldn't
Oh,
take him
he's
'cause
awful.
What
Shit.
jobs are you taking?
Eric Dyer's shite. If we take him, just sign up for no goals.
I'd rather have Lascelles than die, and that's saying something.
Yeah, Kieran says, I think some of our players are better than they are performing right now. A good manager, some will improve quite a lot. Yeah, I totally agree. I've seen pensioners move faster than Joe Linton, so 1944 birth year is a lie.
To be honest, like Chelsea, Peter's Kai Havertz. I like Kai Havertz.
Oh, aye. City
He's
won't be
brilliant,
wanting to sell to us, probably not. Twadsby on loan, but he's at Villa on loan. Yeah, Paris says Big Bat Mitrovic.
No way.
Nah,
You
no
can't,
way.
kind of do it for the Premier League, that's the thing.
I tell you what, I like Villa.
Oh, take Ben
Another
White.
girl PR.
Did you get him, Peter? Douglas Luiz.
Douglas Luiz, again, we could do better than him.
Ben White.
I'll take
Ben
Ashley
White.
Concert in Villa.
Or Conser.
What about Ben White?
Well, he's just joined Arsenal.
I'll take the Villa goalkeeper, mate. I'll take the Villa goalkeeper who left Arsenal to go to Villa.
Kieran Tierney.
Crap player, but would he leave Arsenal? I don't know. Judy says, what's the name of that movie with the cowboy guy with a whip fighting the Germans and he gets the Holy Grail? Do you want to know what it's called? I'm not too sure.
No.
Well, over the next couple of seasons, Billy, we need a full clear out. So City got lots of deadwood. Maybe Sherwood buys there. Rudiger is better than all the centre-backs we have. That's possibly. Ben says, sell Donald and get Jack Bunland.
Absolutely awful.
I think Jack Bunland's gone downhill.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be averse to selling Darlow, though, and having Woodman on as number 2.
I like Sam Johnson. He's a good goalkeeper from West Brom.
Oh, he's not bad.
Mazlang Lazar.
Who? Lazar?
Mazlang Lazar from Chelsea.
Oh, right. I thought you mean Ashraf Lazar, former two. Oh, God, no.
Him.
Yeah, Jesus says, Gabriel Jesus from Man City.
No, he's been playing every week now, hasn't he?
Yeah. David, all respect, you like Shelby. Calvin Phillips, anyone?
I like Calvin Phillips. I like him Leeds. Good player, him.
I don't like Shelby.
No.
Gary Junior, I was joking when I found that banter song from the tune about food and stuff about Barnley Larry. It's from the next village from where I live.
I like Patrick Bamford. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, Kevin says, sorry, but like, no way Trent will come to Newcastle. He's a born Scouser. Yeah.
Patrick Bamford.
Lewis Gibson from Everton.
No, not.
Matthew says maybe they'll go back in for Immobile.
Possible.
Calvin Phillips, I don't think would be that bad.
What about
Right. Dave says Steve Bruce's win rate. Villa 45.10%. Hull City 40.80%. Sheffield United 40%. Sheffield Wednesday 38.90%. Huddersfield 37.90%. Birmingham City 37.20%. Sunderland 29.60%. Newcastle 28.87%. There you go. That's how shite Steve Bruce's record is.
See, the Aston Villa figures look really good, but they're all in the fucking Championship.
Exactly. Villa, Hull, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, and Huddersfield. He was in the Championship managing them. So that's why his record is only that high. If you look both Newcastle and Sunderland, they're all in the 20s. That's why.
He managed to fall in the Premiership, Pete. He managed to fall in the Premiership, didn't he? Remember he took Ben Arthur?
Yeah, and he's got relegated with Hull. He's got relegated with Birmingham. Yep.
And 6 rival clubs as well, Peter.
Exactly. That's why his record is that high with the other clubs, because they're in the Championship.
He did all right at Wigan as well, didn't he? He did okay at Wigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wigan are a tempo club anyway.
Not sure what his record was at Wigan. Eric Ben says Eric died from Spurs. No.
No.
Would you take Kappa? Would you take Kappa with Malaga?
Where from?
Kappa with Malaga from Chelsea.
Maybe.
I like to see Tony Cruz come from Real Madrid. Tony Cruz.
Maybe, but I don't know how old he is now. Ryan says, well said, Judy. I lost my brother, and the Markhams were great in fairness to them. Oh, that's good to hear. Sorry to hear about your brother, though, Ryan. Matthew says, I love Christiansen, but he's just signed a new contract.
We should look at Iheanacho.
Iheanacho is a decent striker, and we get criticised for saying he was rubbish. Exactly. Dave's just pointed out them stats. Sunderland, Newcastle, 20-odd% win record. That's why he's shite in the Premier League.
I thought you shit for Sunderland.
He nearly got Sunderland relegated.
He did. They wanted him out as well.
That's how we beat Sunderland 5-1.
Wouldn't take Dele Alli. We need grafters in our team, and he's not one. That's fair enough. Thankful that I scored a winner v Germany and a shootout winner v Colombia for England, but no thanks, yeah. This is Jake Cooper from, is that Leeds?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Nah.
Mikey says Mitrovic is a good championship striker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
we're
good
not, we're not in the championship, though.
No. Indiana Jones. God. Tierney would be a class signing, but can't see it. Would you take Lewis Dunk?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't see Brighton selling him, though.
When he talks.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll take Ogbonna.
Oh, sorry?
I'll take Ogbonna.
Ogbonna?
Yeah.
I'll take
West Ham.
Mopai from Brighton.
Gary says some fresh set legs with loads of talent to make UFC better than where we are to Chanji's top teams out there.
Yep. How about Lamptey from Brighton?
Oh, he's a cracking right back.
Injured, don't he?
Still, I think he is.
I'll take Bassong for whatever his name is.
Johnny says
James Tavernier come back.
Come back. What about James Tavernier from Rangers?
No. He's a play for us.
I'll take him.
Good right back.
Take him back.
I've not take Tavernier, but I'm not sure what he is. I think he's either late 20s or early 30s now. Johnny says I'd sell Woodman to make room in the Premier League, or at least stuck around because of Dubravka and Dolo's problems, and maybe looked out to Lord Dang Langley.
I like that. I like Ryan Kent from Rangers. He's a good player as well, Ryan Kent.
Yeah, he is.
Ryan says Charlie Austin.
He's that keeper, ain't he?
Yep.
Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg.
Please, would you take Ryan Kent from Rangers?
I don't know about him.
He's good, man.
Haggy from Rangers, I'm not too sure.
Can't get on the Rangers team.
Would you take Marino back from Real Sociedad?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think we could definitely pick players from our clubs that have a larger potential, especially from other leagues. What do you lads think? Possibly. Was also in the championship with Birmingham. He's on about Steve Bruce. He was Decore from Everton, but he's just joined Everton, hasn't he?
Yeah, good player, but like I say, just gone there.
No
Pete,
need for Kepa.
Would you got Josh King? I would have got Josh King.
Oh, not Josh King.
No.
Kind of dead for Watford at the moment. No need for Kepa when we have Dubravka. I think Kepa's like got.
We don't need a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
No, goalkeeper.
What about that Philip Blink from Bournemouth? Pete Philip Blink, he's good.
No, I wouldn't have him as well. I love to see a manager that will bring youth players through our academy. None of our youth players get a chance. We should be giving these youngsters a chance.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. The academy should have a lot of money spent on it now. I mean, it was criminal that Chelsea was scouting in the North East and the Newcastle club weren't at all scouting around the North East for new talent.
What's happening? Indiana Jones isn't. It's just that in that movie, there's an old immortal knight guarding in the room full of holy. Oh, it's Indiana Jones. I imagine Billy in a chamber with sports direct books waiting for Ashley to sod off. Oh. Gary says, "What's happening to Ronaldo from Brazil? Can he not be a manager?"
You have to get him out of McDonald's first.
Oh, is he that? Is he quite overweight?
But it is, mate. Looks like me.
He's fatter than my cashew, I think.
Johnny says, would you take Knobbly Bobbly from level 7 Dave's freezer? Mavi says, Lampney, Duncan, Basuma from Brighton. Basuma, cracking player as well.
Yeah, but he's got a bit of a cloud over him, hasn't he?
I wouldn't take
yes.
Basuma.
It's a brilliant player, but he's got a bit of a
Possibly,
Basuma, I think he'll go to either Man United or Liverpool.
Basuma,
one of the players for Brighton.
He's up for some sort of sex charge, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he is, from what I've heard.
Great player.
Same as Mendy from fucking Man United, from Man City. He's up for a charge.
Yeah, for right.
He's in prison, isn't he?
Yep. Actually signed Lamptey for us on FIFA 22 to replace Graf. Still looking for someone to still sign him, though.
What about Jared Bowen from West Ham?
I like Jared Bowen.
I do read Jared Bowen as well. We are not, for people in the third shelf, will be second or up, in my opinion. Yeah. And Babu love the shirt. Babu love the two. Get him back.
I bought
Good player.
from
Good player.
Matthew says Lamptey or Max Aarons.
Max Aarons.
Max Aarons.
Lamptey for me.
Not bad show.
See, people just take the money green.
Should have signed him, but he's just joined Everton.
No.
Tangy says, I think the Qatar World Cup we will see many more new kids on the block. It happened with Mbappe last World Cup. New stars are born. These are the targets for future success. Well, that's totally agree. Matthew says Gerald Bowen would actually be a good signing.
I was going to say about Shutek from West Ham.
Yeah, we're not always get them kind of players just yet. Hakimi would be a good shout. He just moved, hasn't he? Just moved.
Yep. Well, anyway, guys, we'll wrap it up there for the night. We've been going for over 2 hours, and unfortunately, I've got work in the morning, so I'll have to get myself off to bed shortly, unfortunately. But thank you very much, guys, for popping in.
No
pleasure.
And I'll see you all later.
Yeah, hey, guys.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
See you later. Well, that's it for tonight. We'll be going for just over 2 hours, but as I mentioned, I have work tomorrow, so that's why we'll wrap it up there for tonight. So thank you very much to those of you who popped in the live chat and came in the show as well. Tomorrow, I'll have my preview out for Crystal Palace, so do keep an eye out for that coming as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed this live show tonight, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Drop your comments in as well when it does get published. Also, I just read these Chris comments. Let's come out. Good night, Dave. Just take everyone. He says, if we're going to get a defender, I will say mid-defender, mid-attacker, but thanks for a great show, Proudlock, anytime at all. Take care all night, Ryan. Well, yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you very much. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. It does really, really help build this channel up. I must say, it really, really does, indeed. So please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, guys, and I shall catch you all later. Take care. Good night, everyone.